Shaquille O'Neal is famous for being a basketball legend, but his most shocking purchase is something you won't believe. From giant yachts to huge mansions, Shaq loves spending big. Want to know what his craziest buy is? Stay with us as we reveal Shaq's latest purchase. It will blow your mind. Number 8. Custom fish tank. Firstly, Shaquille O'Neal made one of his most shocking purchases when he got a custom fish tank. Not just any fish tank. This one was surrounded by the front end of a huge diesel truck. This one takes shocking to a whole new level. A massive fish tank with a truck grill in front, taking up space like a monster-sized piece of art in Shaq's house. Not your average fish tank. However, the guys at Acrylic Tank Manufacturing knew they had to make something big enough for Shaq's larger-than-life personality. They added a giant Superman logo inside the tank, making it even more spectacular. But here's the real surprise. Getting the tank to his mansion was a complete challenge. The original truck broke down and they had to rent a smaller one. The tank was so big they had to disassemble, transport, and reassemble it at Shaq's place. But wait, it doesn't end there. The most shocking part is Shaq's fish tank, which came with train horns. Yes, you heard that right. The team installed Horn Blaster's Shocker XL train horns, known for their loud, powerful sound. Shaq's fish tank wasn't just a piece of art, but a statement. It's one of his most shocking purchases, and you can't help but be amazed by its boldness. Number 7. The ultimate treehouse. Next up, Shaquille O'Neal made one of his most shocking purchases ever, a $1 million treehouse. And no, it's not just any treehouse. This one was custom built by Pete Nelson, the famous treehouse guy. It's a dream come true for Shaq. He wanted a place to hang out with his friends, play cards, smoke cigars, and chill. Pete delivered. But wait, there's more. When Shaq first saw his new treetop retreat, he was amazed. "There's better work on this thing than on my $2 million house out there," Shaq said as Pete showed him around. Inside, the treehouse had a custom-built poker table, a fully stocked bar with moonshine jug decanters, and even an electric humidor to keep the cigars fresh. It was the ultimate man cave, up in the trees. But here's the shocking part. Even in this $1 million treehouse, Shaq and his friends still use a $30 set of Walmart dice chips for their games. It shows Shaq's love for fun and simplicity, even in the most expensive spaces. Number 6. Yacht. And just when you thought you'd heard it all, Shaquille O'Neal, also known as Shaq, has made some pretty shocking purchases, but this is a $130 million luxury yacht. Things just took a wild turn. Shaq owns a mega yacht called Shaqapulco. It's so big it can fit up to 24 guests and has a crew of 40 to take care of everything. Inside, the yacht is pure luxury. There's a central spa pool with a retractable glass roof so you can enjoy the sea without getting wet if you're not into swimming. And if you want to relax after a dip, there's a fully stocked bar, lounges, and even hot tubs. Furthermore, the yacht has a cool design too. It's got a grand piano in the middle, so music fills the whole space. Plus, there's a VIP suite and 3 twin cabins, perfect for anyone wanting more privacy. Shaq's yacht has a shaded deck with a casual dining area, so you can snack and relax while soaking up the view. Number 5. Car collection. In addition, Shaquille O'Neal, or Shaq, has made some shocking purchases, but this one is pretty wild. He admitted on a podcast that he has 40 different phones hidden in 40 different cars. That's right, Shaq keeps his secrets in his cars, not on his phone. So, if someone wanted to discover his secrets, they'd have to search all his cars. Imagine going through 40 cars just to find one phone. But Shaq's love for cars goes beyond just keeping secrets. He spent millions customizing cars to fit his massive 7'1" frame. Shaq even had Lamborghinis and Ferraris stretched to fit him. But recently he got into Teslas. After discovering they were big enough for him, he bought not 1, but 2 Tesla Cybertrucks. One of those trucks was a special surprise gift from his best friend. It doesn't stop there. Once, a Rolls-Royce salesman insulted him, so Shaq bought 3 Rolls-Royces in a single day. He didn't even use them. Now, they just sit in his garage, collecting dust. Shaq's car collection is honestly as wild as he is. Number 4. The mansion collection. Moreover, Shaquille O'Neal has made more shocking purchases. His latest one is no exception. Shaq recently revealed his new mansion in Texas, and it's huge. The house is 5,269 square feet, with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. But the most shocking part is the mansion has a secret room. In one of his Instagram posts, Shaq showed us a Murphy door that looks like a regular cupboard. But surprise, he came out of it wearing a shiny gold blazer. It was a stylish reveal, but fans focused more on the house and its mysterious hidden space. This mansion isn't his only one. Shaq owns several other properties, including homes in Las Vegas, Georgia, and Los Angeles. His house in Georgia is a massive 7,400 square feet, and he paid $1.15 million for it. His Los Angeles house has 7 bedrooms, a swimming pool, a home theater, and a basketball court. Shaq's homes are huge, and this secret room might be the most surprising part. It's like something straight out of a movie. Number 3. The massive real estate empire. Shaq's spending game just hit a whole new level of crazy. One of the most surprising is his massive real estate empire. Shaq, known for his huge presence on and off the court, owns some of the biggest and most expensive homes. In a recent interview, he opened up about his life, admitting that his real estate purchases came at a cost to his personal life. He shared that he made mistakes that led to losing his family and living alone in a 100,000 square foot mansion. But that's not all. Shaq owns 9 properties across the U.S. He has multiple homes in Georgia, including a huge one with 5 bedrooms and 8 bathrooms. He also has a 6,400 square foot house in Sugar Land, Texas, and a 4,800 square foot home in Las Vegas. Shaq even owns a mansion in Dallas with 5 bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. However, it's clear that Shaq has been investing heavily in real estate, but he warns others not to make the same mistakes he did. Despite his empire of homes, Shaq says he's lonely and wishes he had appreciated his family more. His real estate empire might be massive, but it's also come with a price. Number 2. Stake in dead celebrities, and that's just the beginning. One of Shaquille O'Neal's most shocking purchases wasn't a car or mansion. Instead, it was a huge investment in something no one would expect: the rights to some of the world's most famous dead celebrities. However, in 2015, Shaq spent about $135 million to own the rights to royalties from stars like Elvis Presley, Marilyn Monroe, Muhammad Ali, and Michael Jackson. How did Shaq come to make this surprising move? Well, he partnered with Authentic Brands Group, which owns the rights to these legendary figures. Shaq didn't just stop at owning these rights. He became one of the largest shareholders in the company. Now, in a way, Shaq technically owns part of the legacies of these icons. Furthermore, Shaq shared that his decision was partly about ensuring his legacy lives on. He wants to be remembered after death. Investing in famous stars has helped him stay in history. It's about legacy, not just money. Number 1. At Walmart. Finally, last but not least, Shaquille O'Neal has shocked us with many wild purchases, but one of his most surprising moves was spending $70,000 at Walmart. Shaq dropped that huge amount in one trip to furnish an apartment after being traded to the Phoenix Suns. The apartment was empty, and Shaq didn't waste time. He went to Walmart in the middle of the night to buy everything he needed: TVs, printers, laptops, towels, sheets, underwear, and more. But here's the kicker. When he tried to pay, his credit card was declined. Shaq was confused and had to call his bank. They thought someone had stolen his card and spent $70,000 at Walmart. Shaq had to tell them, "No, that was me." Believe it or not, it's wild that Shaq would make such a huge purchase at Walmart, but it shows how he doesn't hesitate when he needs something. This crazy shopping trip is just one of the many silly things Shaq has bought. He likes to spend a lot of money. Aside from being shocked, he helps others by giving money and time. Still, the shopping trip to Walmart was one of his most shocking trips, and Shaq has made quite amazing purchases. With 70,000 Walmart trips for shopping and rights to legendary icons, this NBA great never fails to surprise us. His crazy purchases, what do you think? Comment below. Like this video, subscribe for more amazing stories, and hit the bell icon to never miss the next big reveal.